Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk? Flawless, what you saying, fam?
I'm blessed, family, man. You good first and foremost, yeah? Everything good?
I'm good, fam. I'm good. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up the chat.
You had a good day today, innit, fam? What's going on today?
Oh, hey, listen, I got a lot to unpack. You know them way there.
Right, okay.
We got a lot to unpack today. You know them way there, fam. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. My club are moving like a big club. Makes me proud. You know what I'm saying? Makes me proud, fam. You know what I mean? I told them Newcastle fans already, there's only one United in the league. You pussios didn't hear me, bro. You're about to hear again, bro. You're about to hear again. I can't lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's mudded. You get mudded. This is what we're doing right now. Mudded. You know, like that. It's one of them ones. It's like, bro, you know when you used to slap man's chips out their hand in school and that's what a man are doing. What? The man got the hot chips and that. Before man take a bite, just slap the chips out man's hand. Bro, pick that up, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. That's what we're doing to Newcastle. It's nasty. Man, now with them boomo. Man, I say, man, I'm going to slap your chips out your hand with Sesko as well. It's crazy.
So you just happy that we just bullying Newcastle. That's what it is.
100%, bro.
Oh, just like it's not even Sesko's side. And it's more
this is the energy I'm on, bro. I got a fight in less than 3 weeks, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on that Vegeta energy, blood. I'm on that bad breed energy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, bro. Like, man just said, what? Say, bro, what? You don't want those. Boom. Slap them chips on the floor, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Who are you talking to? It's that, bro. This is exactly what we've done to them, yeah? And it's like, the reason why I like what we're doing is because, brother, they bid more than us. Mm-hmm. And we're so cheeky. Man put in a bid that we knew was below theirs because we already know, yeah? Because we already know that he wants to join our club. So we don't need to match your fee. We got bread. Don't worry. You know
That's the one thing that surprised me the most with this deal is in regards to, and I was mentioning this before, that we had this money. I didn't know there was an extra 70, 75, 80 million after Mbeumo and Cunha. So clearly the bread's been there the whole time.
Brother, look at these, bruv. Look at these quotes. Tell me these quotes are, brother. Look at these quotes, brother. But these real quotes, because if these are real quotes, yeah, I can't lie. This is just adding more fuel to the fire, cuz.
This guy on money, yo.
Brother, this is crazy work, you know. Brother, man said before United made the bid, Sesko gave guarantees he 100% wants Man United. Brother, wow. If this is how we're moving.
That's not a surprise.
This is how we're moving. Man said we ain't got no money. Bruv, hold that. What do you mean?
I thought we was on the sell to buy after Mbeumo and Cunha. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we had to sell players before we actually brought in players, which I'm all for.
Brother,
which I'm glad is
club, you know. Respect my club. Man said we're only bidding for players that only want to play for us. Do you know how powerful that is? Because, bro, that's how it should be. Do you know what I mean? Bun this bidding war with clubs. There's no war, blood. Because if you don't only want to play for our club, we don't want you. This is what we need. People used to complain that players only used to come to Man United for the money. That's what they used to say. Oh, like, bruh, man only joined you for the bread. Well, bro, not only are we paying less than other clubs now, but we're only signing players that only want to play for us, bro. Which makes me believe we was never really in for that Gyökeres. Because as soon as my man was talking about Arsenal, bro, that's fine. You can go and die there. It's no problem. You can go and die there. Do you know what I mean? Like I was telling Faz, yeah, like when Faz was talking about the Sesko fee, yeah, the reason why I've got a different opinion on this Sesko deal, yeah, because I'm not a big fan, yeah. If I'm very honest, I'm not a big fan of many attacking players in the modern game. I think they're all shit. I think everyone understands where I stand on these things. People always say, oh, Rants is so hard to please when it comes to footballers. I am, because I've seen way better players than these guys.
Well, you grew up them.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the truth is, yeah, when you're looking at players like Vinicius and Mbappe and telling me this is the elite of today's football, them guys are trash 10 years ago. They're nothing players, bro. 10 years ago, them man are not playing for Real Madrid. Them man are playing somewhere and we don't know who they are.
Compared to what? Because it's compared to what we've watched and what Real Madrid.
They're rubbish compared to what I grew up watching. And they're meant to be the elite. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. Bro, when I look at the ability of players like Erling, a man are telling me he's like the most elite number 9 in the world, bro. Listen, the Premier League I grew up watching had 20 strikers better than him. So what are we doing here? Do you know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at these guys, yeah, I can only judge these guys based on who's available right now. And when I look at Sesko compared to who's available and what's available, yeah, let's not compare him, yeah, to Rasmus Højlund, because Rasmus Højlund has no ability.
Yeah, he's better than Højlund. My issue with the deal with that price point is try and go get, if you're gonna go that high price point, try go get someone better than Sesko. If you
but here's the argument. I agree with that. However, what I said to Faz in the group chat, and I'll say it right here now. If Sesko, yeah, comes into Manchester United Football Club, yeah, and he just does the bare minimum of what he's supposed to do, nobody will give a shit about how much he costs. And I use the comparison of Declan Rice, yeah. Arsenal fans don't feel like they've been ripped off of Declan Rice. What have they won?
No, they haven't won anything. With Rice,
no, say it again, please, Flawless. What have they won? Say it again, please. 105 million?
Arsenal have not won anything since Declan Rice has joined the football club.
But they don't feel like they got ripped off because they feel like he paid the money back with no trophies.
Because they feel that his book, and we know some Arsenal fans.
There you go. So
performance-wise with it, that's what it is.
Thank you. So if Sesko comes in, yeah, and he performs well, nobody's gonna care about how much he costs because he's paid it back in performances. Do you get what I'm saying? So if Rice is worth 105 million, and maybe it's 110 because I know there was a cheeky 5 million add-on somewhere. You know what I mean? Either way, if he's worth 105 million, if we end up paying 85 to 90 million euros for this youth, even though I don't think he's worth that, nobody's going to talk about the money if he plays well. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying with that because I've said this before. Price tag only matters when a player doesn't perform well. People don't mention when a player performs. My issue with that is I don't think he'll hit that target. That's what it is. I don't think he's 85 million euros worth of player. That's where my issue lies with it.
Yeah, but what players right now in the game are going for what they're worth? Because I don't think Ekitike was worth what he's worth. I don't think he's worth what he's worth. I'd argue that most of these players are not worth what they're going for.
But that's where the recruitment team have to go and locate. Like, for instance, I think Cunha, even though it was a release clause, I think he's worth that. I think Mbremo's worth that.
I think Cunha, I'll be honest, I think Cunha's probably worth more than what we paid for him, but he's an anomaly though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is an anomaly.
He's worth what we paid for him. I would argue that Mbeumo could be, but Cunha could be worth more. But when you compare what Ekitike and them man are going for.
Yeah, of course.
But then we have to applaud the people at our club for getting good deals. Because some people were saying that Mbeumo's not worth 70 million, yeah. But
which is outrageous.
Based on what other men are going for, he's worth that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Nah, 100%. That's why.
So when I look at Sesko, when we look at what's available on the market for a player his age and a player of his profile, yeah, we don't really have no one to compare him to, innit? Like they were saying that Chelsea wanted 60-something million for Nicholas Jackson.
Which is outrageous, and that's a terrible deal too.
But in this market, they can probably get it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Might be, which is a bad deal for the buying club, but it ties into then in regards to who's the A side and the B side of negotiations when selling. Because people will point to Madueke, people will point to Alanga, people will point to Bino Gittins. The thing that in all of those three deals is the selling club was the A side. When the selling club is the A side,
80 million euros for Jackson they want.
Yeah, that's crazy. That? You get more often. The reason why I don't think they'll get that for Jackson's third choice striker.
But Jackson, they will get it, bro. Chelsea always get what they want, bro.
Not with all players.
Chelsea will get that money, bro. How much did Julian Alvarez go for, guys?
I don't think they'll get that for him.
How much did Alvarez go to Atleti?
I'll tell you now. 1 second. Or the chat will tell you. 1 second. Yeah, the chat will tell you. The chat will tell you. But the point that I'm making is it's all about all about circumstance in regards to the A side and the B side. Can Chelsea do the reason why Chelsea were able to get that great money for Madueke is because they weren't trying to get rid of Madueke. And Arsenal came and took the deal. There's a reason Chilwell's still there. There's a reason they're struggling to get rid of Chilwell.
Yeah, but Chilwell's there because he's on 220 grand a week, my brother.
My point. Yeah, that adds into it. You know what I'm saying? That's and also the money they want from him because they're not trying to get a cup. They're not trying to pay him off or get a cut price for him. They still want a good price. Same with Jackson. Same with Sterling, who's there. Obviously, that adds into the wages as well. But that ties into what I'm talking about with Madueke, with Bino Gittins, for example, with Alanga. The selling club did not actively want to sell these players. So therefore, you have to pay some form of premium. Reason why I think Mbeumo's worth it. Do I believe he's going to be £70 million worth or more to Manchester United?
Yeah, yes. Because he is Mbeumo and Cunha, are Premier League proven.
That's my point.
They're what we know. They're not risks. Do you understand?
You limit the risk. That's the point that I'm making.
Yes, they are worth that. But here's my thing, Flawless. And I'm trying to be balanced here because I see both sides in it. However, in this instance, Alvarez went for 95 million euros. Yeah, Alvarez is 25 years old, and he only had how long was he at City? Not long. I feel like he only had like 18 months or like one breakout season at City. And I don't think I don't think he was mad sick at City. I don't think he done enough to go for that.
He was surprised. So he had 2 seasons at City. 23,
exactly. He went for 81 million pounds. So someone said 95 million euros. So he's gone for 95 million euros. So he went at what age? He went at 24 years old.
Because he's now, let me check.
He's 25 now.
Yeah, he's 25 now. Yeah. So it's he went 23, 24. So he went last summer. Exactly.
So he went at 24 for 95 million euros, 81 million pounds. So if we end up paying 69 million pounds for Sesko at 22 years old, like it's around the same kind of price. And bro, I don't think Alvarez is worth that. I don't think Sesko's worth that. But we're looking at what the market rate is, bro, and we don't dictate that.
No, we don't dictate the market rate, but then you try and go and get, like, for instance, if someone would have told me after we beat Villa, we'd get Mbeumo and Cunha for a combined fee of 130 million or whatever it was, 135.
And Rice cost 110.
I would have told you no chance of we signing those two for those prices, and nobody is in for them. So there is deals out there to be done. With Julian Alvarez, when he was at City, even though I don't think he was worth that and he's done well at Atletico, I've seen more from him than I've seen for Sesko. With Sesko, I'm just looking at it from the player standard standpoint. Do I believe that he is going to bring that? Is he that value to us? No, I don't think he is. If you're going to go sign someone who's better, who's going to cost more than Mbeumo and Cunha, go get someone who's better than them or at least level on par with them. That's where my issue
football doesn't always work like that, bro. The reason why man have to understand this, guys, is it's all about profile, innit? It's all about profile. So when I look at a Benjamin Sesko, for example, you have to compare him to what's available on the market. And that includes age, that includes his strengths and weaknesses, so on and so forth. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe, that Cunha, the reason why, even though Cunha is a better footballer than him, the reason why Cunha can possibly be cheaper is because there's probably more players that can do what Cunha does in terms of the role that's being asked of him. Do you understand what I'm saying? The reason why strikers go for more money in general is because, especially if a team's going to play one striker,
they got the hardest job.
You got the hardest job. It's you, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're not scoring, man are onto you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, with being a striker's weird, because when things are going well, everyone loves you. As soon as things aren't going well, the world's over.
That's why you get paid the big money. And
you know them ones there, like, do you know what I'm saying? When you're a striker, that's the only position where you're going to hear commentators talking about how many games you've gone without scoring, blood. You know them, man? Like, everyone else is allowed to have a good game and not score. You can have a good game. If you don't score a goal, oh yeah, bruv, France is 6 goals without a game. And 6 games without a goal and that. It's like, brother, I'm playing well.
If you're playing well. You shouldn't, if I'm playing well. Of course, if you're like, because there's, again, it's circumstance. If you're a false 9 and you're like a Firmino type,
but they don't care about that. They don't care about that.
No. The mainstream media don't care about that. But Liverpool fans will tell you how important he is. The players will tell you that. The manager knows. They know. Forget about plaudits and getting ratings and notoriety from outside world. What does he cost? What does he bring to the team? Liverpool fans will tell you what Firmino brought. Same way the manager will. Same way Mane and Salah will, for example. So that's how I'm looking at it. With yes, the market isn't the best. We know this 110%. But go and try and find.
It's not the best, Flawless. It's cooked, bro. And when you look at Rasmus Højlund,
we've done 2 fantastic. Yeah, it is. But we've done 2
fantastic. Højlund cost 72 million. If we get him for 59 million or 65 million or whatever, we've paid less than what we paid for Højlund, yeah? And he's miles better than Rasmus Højlund. I think it's only fair to compare how much he's going to cost to what we paid for Rasmus, because Rasmus is the same age as him and he's miles better. You see the fundamental flaws that Rasmus has in his game, he does not possess. So there's no way he can do worse than Rasmus Højlund. I think it's unfair to compare him, yeah, to anyone other than Rasmus because of the situation that we're in, if that makes sense.
And I can say, and to Zesty Gunner with this point, that's also, again, Liverpool, one, they can afford to take that risk because of the situation they're in. They have a better manager. They have a better team. They've just won the Premier League. They can afford to go and take more risks. We are not in a situation to be taking these type of risks. That's where my issue. That's where my issue lies. If we, if on the flip side, if we had won the league and was doing this deal, I'm less against it. Reason
I
why
agree. That's the exact same argument that Faz used, yeah, for when Arsenal spent 110 million on Declan Rice. But then my counter argument was, yeah, they ain't won nothing. Do you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, I think Rice is a good player, but I don't think Rice is a £100 million player. Me and Troop have argued about this since he got there. I don't think he's a £100 million player. And
I hear you.
But again, I hear you. Yeah, to Ekatike point, I hear what people are saying, but don't compare. I don't use bad deals as the metric for others. I don't think Ekatike is worth that. I don't think but they can afford to. You know why? Because they have Salah. Because they've just won the league. Because they have.
But I would agree.
They have Alisson.
I would actually agree, though, that if you have players like Salah, it means that you don't need to spend that money because they don't need what he brings more than we need what other players bring, which actually means that players are worth more to us financially because we're further behind. Do you understand? Do you get what I'm saying? So, for instance, a player like Ekatike might be 100 million to Liverpool, but he might be 150 million to us because we're shitter than Liverpool. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
potentially
it works both ways with players, because you could look at Man United and say, well, boy, you got to pay whatever the fuck it is, bro, because I mean, like, you man are shit. So just pay the money.
I hear that. Pay whatever it is for players of a certain caliber. I'd get it. This is why with Embremo, when people were saying, oh, he's not worth the money, I was like, are you crazy? For what he brings and the caliber of player he is to a good side, we're a dreadful side. So if you him 70 million, is he going to be 70 million pounds worth or more to this team? In my opinion, yes, he will. Same with Cunha as well. So that's what it is. Because the same way if we went in for Ekatike and they was going in for Sesko and it was a big fee for Liverpool, I'd be saying it's a bad deal for them, but it's more understand. They have more risk. That's what it is. Bear in mind, they're trying to sign Ekatike as a backup. Let's clarify that. They're hoping his ceiling is going to get better. They're in for Isak for a reason. If they was all sold on Ekatike and was like, this is our guy, there'd be no conversation about Isak.
Yeah, but maybe Flawless, maybe they just saw it as an opportunity in the market to get a player that they always kind of had on their radar. And they just pulled the trigger because they were looking at him. It's the same with Sesko. United have been looking at Sesko for more than 3 years. Absolutely. It's been documented. So maybe they've seen it as the opportunity now, where it's like, if we don't sweep for him now, he ends up at Newcastle, then we probably don't get him.
Yeah. Which makes sense, and I hear all of that. But I'm talking about in regards to, as even though that could be the case, and they're going in for him, they're still looking at it and going,
see, look at that. See, I just seen that. Go on. Scouted him for 4 years and tried to sign him 3 times.
I don't doubt they've done their due diligence, because I know that they've been looking at him for 3-4 years and big fans of it. I just don't see it for the fee we're talking. That's my major issue with it. If he was
but this is why I'm trying to. I agree with you to a certain extent.
You're talking about the market and what it is, which I do understand what you're saying with the market. But to me, even though the market's cooked, you can still go out there and do good deals, as we've shown. And I think we've done good deals the past 2 years. Since, as much as I'm critical of Ineos, the one thing I think they've done very, very well is transfers. The last summer, January, and now, outside of Agate, I like all of our signings.
Bro, listen.
Even though I don't think they're all first teamers, they're all value for money.
It's been brilliant, bro. I'll be real. You see, like what you said about Cunha and Mbumo, I could argue that we underpaid for both of them in this market.
I think they are two phenomenal deals, and I use Dogu that people criticize. But I think Dogu.
How much was Dogu, guys? 25 mil pounds.
25. That's my point.
All
Do I think he's 25 million pounds worth of player or more to us? Yes, I think he will be.
Absolutely.
I think Euro is. Maz is 12 million. I'm saying
Lenny Euro is a £100 million player.
He's the only player I said I potentially wouldn't sell right now in this team for 100 million because he could be worth that in the future.
Yeah.
This is when the whole Bruno thing
in
was
terms of where Lenny Euro is now and where he can go.
He might.
This brother, if we were to sell him, we're asking for 100 mil.
This is the point that I'm making, and he could be definitely worth that in like 2-3 years time. So with me, I'm saying go get value. It's not like Sesko. I'm looking at him and I look at you from a talent perspective. I don't like the better deals to be done. I don't think you're working hard. I don't think our recruitment team is working hard enough. If they're gonna go get someone for that fee, go get someone who's better now. That's my point. It's just underwhelming.
I completely hear what you're saying. For me,
go on.
I'm looking at what he's worth to us and also what he's coming into. What a lot of people don't understand at the moment, or they're overlooking, is that not only is Rasmus Højlund trash, but he was coming into a team with no real senior striker. Like Martial was in and out with injury, and he wasn't good anyway. Sesko comes into Manchester United with no real pressure because we know that Cunha can play up front. We know that Xerxes can play up front. So he comes in as a young G with loads of potential, but he doesn't have to start every game. He doesn't have to. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we've got other players that can do it. He can play Cunha in the 10. I mean, in the 9, he can play Bruno in the 10 and Bumo in the 10 and leave Sesko on the bench, bro. Yeah. Like, the pressure's not the same, bro. He's coming into a different environment. And I think he will thrive because of that. I believe that Rasmus Højlund is shit here, but also the pressure that he came in here was way too big for his shoulders, bro, because he's hot garbage, blood.
Because we've seen his confidence dip, because what we accused him of in regards to always just backing onto defenders, and you know what I'm saying, making terrible runs. He don't even do that anymore. So in regards to it, how I'm looking at it with Sesko is the manager will start him. Because I understand, like, I get what you're saying in regards to he doesn't have to start. The manager's going to start him because we watched this manager make terrible decisions all season long. If he comes in for this money, he's going to play. Bear in mind, I don't think Sesko's better than Xerxes. I don't think he's a better player, number one.
But he's different.
And you mentioned he's different. You mentioned profiles as well. I don't think his profile is a better fit with Mbeumo and Cunha. So that also ties into it. If we were signing a Xerxes type or a false 9 type, same difference. If we were signing that type of player for this money, I'd understand it more because then it's a good foil for the other two. But I look at it and I go, again, Sesko, will he get goals? Yes, I think he scores goals. But again, I stand on this money-wise for what we could get with that. I don't think they're doing enough. I really don't. I'm not. I just look at it.
All right, cool. So, all right, let's put the money stuff to the side because we know where you stand on the money.
Yeah.
Aside from the money, as a footballer, let me just get this in there first because I was having this thought today. When we look at Manchester United previously, guys, when we look at the attackers we brought in, Jadon Sancho, we spent 70 mil on Jadon. It flopped. We can say that. Do you know what I'm saying? It flopped. We spent 70 million on Rasmus. It flopped. We spent, I think, 80 million or something, or 65 million on Anthony. It flopped. Do you understand where I'm going with this? So Manchester United needed to spend heavily to overhaul the attacking department. Garnacho, we didn't pay really money for 500k, but he's rubbish as well. So all 4 of the guys that I mentioned here will be out of this football club by the end of this window. So the fact that we've invested heavily in the attack this window, even though we all would have preferred if United spent on the midfield, I think people are overlooking the fact that this attack needed to be paid special attention because we've recruited so poorly in attack for years.
Absolutely we did. We have.
So can we agree that the players that we bring in, has massively reinforced and increased the quality in our attack?
Astronomical improvement in our attack. Bear in mind, I've been saying about our midfield is just as urgent as our attack, and same with the goalkeeper. But yes, our attack has astronomically improved. The reason why I'm underwhelmed with the Sesko signing, and Mbeumo and Cunha are such a good start. If we sign a better striker, we have one, and we already have one of the better trios, even with Sesko. I just look at it as a missed opportunity. If we
why do we need to sign a better striker if you and me both agree that Xerxes is better than him anyway? So why can't we look at them as a 4?
I would love to look at him as a 4. You know why I don't look at him as a 4? Because the manager don't look at them as a 4.
But he'll be forced to rotate because injuries will be there. There'll be suspensions and also there'll be fatigue. So he'll have to rotate the 4 of them anyway.
I hope so, because that didn't happen last season. Because we watched him play Højlund week in, week out. Højlund I don't think Xerxes, someone correct me in the chat, did Xerxes at any point start 3 Premier League games in a row?
I think when he was on a run, he did, bro, and he was cooking in the number 10. He was smoking it.
And he was on smoke. So
but then he got injured.
I don't deal with Manchester United as I want us to be. If Xerxes was our first choice 9, I'd be saying don't go and get a striker.
No, you're right. You're right.
I know with this manager, Højlund is the first choice 9. So this is why
Højlund we're gonna sell, bro.
No, we're gonna sell him now. But the point is, I'm making as currently constructed because he is still here, and I don't put anything past this club in regards to keeping players or making bad decisions because I've watched him do it countless times. The manager's the prime example that he's still in charge. So I look at it and go, it's a missed opportunity because we could have a top. If you go get a striker that's certified and of a certain level, you could have one of the best 3 trios in the league, which changes us. We've already transformed the attack with Mbeumo and Cunha. You go get a certified striker.
But what I'm saying, Flawless, is why can't we look at them as a 4? Because this manager showed in pre-season, that he's played Bruno in the 10, he's played him in the pivot, he's played Cunha in the 10, he's played him in the 9. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be an opportunity for all 4 of these guys to play. And the reason why I'm looking at them as a 4 is because instead of isolating the players, if we look at our front 4, obviously 3 of them can only play. If you look at 4 players in attack, and you compare them to 4 players at other clubs, then you start looking at it and saying, yo, you know what? We've done something here.
Absolutely.
Do you get what I'm saying? Instead of looking at Sesko as the guy that has to lead the line, because he doesn't have to, bro.
He shouldn't have to. This is how I'm looking at it, though.
And he doesn't.
I believe the manager looks at him that way. Bear in mind, we are playing 1 game a week as well. I think this manager runs Sesko into the ground. I don't think Xerxes getting minutes under this manager. I
believe he gets minutes in the number 10. I believe he does get minutes.
I don't think, and that's where we disagree on that point. I don't think, I'm not saying Xerxes doesn't deserve minutes. Xerxes is my first choice number 9. I'm playing Xerxes and Mbeumo Cunha. That would be my trio of choice. I think it works and I think it's blatantly obvious. But I know what this manager's like. And I watched him play Højlund and Garnacho ahead of this man. So I don't think we're going to get Mbeumo, Cunha and Sesko all for big money, all coming in big fees and his manager. And we're playing less games because we're only playing 1 game a week for the most part, apart from Carabao Cup and FA Cup. That's where it is with this. I don't see this manager. The next manager, yes, I hear it. I'd love to look at it as a friend.
Brother,
I don't trust this guy.
I've said, bruv, this guy's not making the end of the season, so I don't know why.
I hear you.
Bro, he's not making it.
I hear you, Rants. He's not making the end of the season. But when do they sack him? That's my issue.
I'll be real. Flawless, that doesn't matter to me. You know why? Because when we look at this window right now, it was very clear that this manager wanted an older, more established striker, and the club have chosen to go and get Sesko. The same way the club chose that they wanted Cunha, and the club chose they wanted Mbeumo. This manager ain't really had no inputs in the signings. This brother's still playing fucking Dallo at left wing back, so he's not surviving, bro. So with that in mind, with the players that we have available, me knowing that second half of the season, Xerxes was our best player, undisputed. It's only injury why he wasn't playing towards the end, bro, because he was absolutely balling out. So
you could see that he got comfortable and adapted to the league.
So I have faith in him being able to play his way, back into the team because he's that good. And now he's got better players in the squad, like the Cunhas and the Mbumos. And if Sesko arrives, also, I believe that the team's going to start to pick itself after a certain amount of time. I'll be honest, I'm not really fussed about these things. The manager will see himself out.
Well, if the manager will get sacked, I'm in full agreement with that. The manager is going to get sacked. But here's the things with that. Now who do they go and get next? That ties into it. And secondly, the reason why it matters to me when he does, because the season could still be salvageable. If the difference in us sacking him in October and him being sacked in February is completely different. That's where I'm at. Because we on for these two. Don't get misunderstood. We can pick up these 2 domestic cups. With the players we've added, we are more than capable of going to pick up these 2 domestic cups. We're also more than capable of finishing somewhere respectable in the Premier League. The longer this manager stays, it could impact those 3 things. That's where I'm at with it. Whereas let's say we do sack him and it's late and it's January and the new manager comes in, starts playing Xerxes, and we start cooking, he switches to a back 4, and we finish, let's say we finish 7th and we finish 8 points off of top 4. You know what me, you, and United fans would be talking about, right? What would have happened if we would have sacked Amorim a month earlier, 2 months earlier? We probably finished top 4. Maybe we go on to win the FA Cup. Maybe we would have won the Carabao Cup, etc. I don't want to be Marvel and it's a what if thing. This manager is extremely detrimental to what's going on. That's what it is. It's not so much the players, because we brought in good players. And again, if Sesko was, again, I would even be talking about Sesko if it wasn't for this manager. It's only because of the manager. Only because of the manager solely I'm talking about a striker.
But look past him. But the reason why I'm telling you to look past him, is because what if, all of this was happening, in spite of this guy? Because what you need to understand, the little details that people are overlooking with this manager's appointment in the first place, is that, this brother is not on a long contract. He wasn't on a long contract. He's not on big money either. So United had a plan anyway. Do you understand? Like, these guys in recruitment had a plan anyway. Wilcox would have had a plan anyway. And we're seeing that plan is happening no matter who the manager is, because they haven't got to manage any of his players. Dorgu wasn't the manager signing. Cunha wasn't the manager's. Mbumo's wasn't. And Sesko sure as hell isn't. So what Ineos are showing me right now, is that, this shit's going down with or without you. Like, so we're still going to recruit the way we want to recruit. You're just a placeholder. You are disposable. This is what they're showing me right now. You know what I'm saying? They're showing me that if he doesn't perform, we'll just go and get someone else, because we're not bringing in his players. We didn't go and get fucking we didn't go and get fucking Gyökeres. We didn't go and get Trincao, the guys that we were being linked with. We got linked with Human. We're not getting him, or Human, or whatever the fuck his name is. All these guys we've been linked with from Sporting, we haven't signed a single one. That's the exact opposite of Ten Hag, who signed fucking Onana, who signed Anthony, who signed fucking Lissandro. All of these brothers that he played with. It's very clear that the club are recruiting for the club, which means, if this manager does not perform, he will be gone. So the fact that they haven't sacked him already, it doesn't matter, because they're not signing players for him.
They're not signing players for him, no. But get us off to the bet, they're not signing players for him. I do agree with that. I don't trust these lot to sack him when he needs to be sacked. Is he going to underperform? Yes. I think you're in agreement with me that he doesn't make it to the year 2026. I don't think he makes it to the year 2026. If he's still here, my birthday's the 3rd of January. If he's still here at that point, I'll be flabbergasted, family. On my life, friend. I'll be flabbergasted if he's still here by my birthday. What it is, though, is 1, sacking him in time, and 2, who is the next guy? What is the plan?
But again, we don't even need to go that far, though, Flawless.
We do.
Because we're on the same page with this. We don't need to go this far. Because step by step, Jason Wilcox is doing a great job. I said it from the jump, he's the only guy at Man United that I actually trust, bruv, because he's a football guy. Like, I watched him play football. He was a techie baller. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where he understands the game, innit? He understands the game. So it's one of them things where, and not only that, is he's got skin in the game in football in terms. He's got a very good reputation. We went and we got him. He's doing a job that he's never done before, and he's doing it very well. He's doing it very well. This is his first window, and so far, he's hitting home runs, bro.
Props to them.
So far, he's hitting home runs. Cunha and Mbumo for 120 mil. 120 mil, 130 mil.
Two best deals of two as a duo, the 2 best deals. Like, in isolation, those 2 deals better than anything anyone else has done. Just as a duo.
Amazing.
Man.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when we look at that, man, I have to give him respect for that. The fact that he's come out and he said, that if we're bidding for a player, it means that the player said they want to play for us, point blank, period. We're not doing this thing where we're outbidding teams for players that are cool to go somewhere else, bro.
As
so
soon as
again,
players make it clear that they want to go elsewhere, we say, hey, you know what, calm. So
that helps with the culture as well, because what you don't end up doing is you don't end up offering players more money to come and play for you when their heads are turned by other teams. And it means that whoever comes to the club really wants to be here. That's one thing that was missing before. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because as much as I love like the signings of like the players like Jaden, and even when we brought CR7 back, bro, it was only because that man was scared he was going to go Man City. Do you understand? Like there's always an XYZ, bro. Like them man are saying that we got Sancho because we offered him the most amount of money. I don't know that to be true, but I don't know how many teams would have offered him 250k at that age. So you get what I'm saying? Same with Casemiro. As much as I love Cassie, the money that he's on at his age, the chances are he joined us because we offered him more than anyone else would offer him. We're not doing that anymore. So,
which is the right way to go about it.
We're doing a lot of things the right way and people aren't giving us credit for it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Now Liverpool are the ones handing out 300 grand, 350. Yeah. We're not doing that no more.
Yeah, people ain't gonna give us credit. Never. Because we've been so bad and we're ran so bad, when good things happen, people are not going to talk about it. I can be balanced in that sense. Like I said, as much as I despise Ineos and I think they're awful, one thing I will give them credit for is transfers. One thing they've done.
Look at this. Man said, let me be very clear. We won't be part of no bidding war, blood.
I love that. And that's the
this is real bullshit.
Any report saying otherwise will be fake. I like that part. That's fantastic. What? We should only, rightly or wrongly, because I would understand why players wouldn't want to come to Manchester United. We should only want players that want to be here. I do agree with that. 100 and stops us overbidding too, which has stopped us overbidding, which is all well and good. I'm all for that. This is why I'm not criticized as in the transfer market. But like,
it's a bad man thing. Man said, listen, don't listen to what these men are saying. These men are chatting shit. We are not on no bidding war thing. I'm letting you, man, know if we put money down, it's because the players told us they want to play for us. You, man, put your wallets away. Well, because that's what he's saying. He's saying, put your wallets away. You can't compete with, man, because we're not here on no bidding war. The player wants to play for us. That's it. Mm-hmm. You get me? Yeah, so 100%. Because of that, boss moves, blood. You know what I'm saying? Boss moves, not none of this shit that what's his name was doing before. What's his name? Woodward. Yeah, talking about we'll just outbid teams and we'll offer players bare money to come play for us. Wrong way to do things.
Nah, because we've cut the wage bill and that's something else they've done well also. So I'm all for that. Like I said, it's just about going to try and go and get the best deals in what is a terrible market. And they've done that with Bremer and Cunha. They've done that previously. I say I use Doggy in Heaven as examples. Delit, Maz, market opportunities, we say market opportunities. Go and utilize that. And if you're spending big money on a Sesko, that amount of money, get someone who's better to add to what we have going on, in my opinion. That's where I'm at with it. Go get someone who's better. Because I hear the potential, I hear the ceiling, I hear all of that. We need players. Because of where we are at, we need players now. The reason why Liverpool or City can go and afford and get potential is because of the level that they're at. And they're still adding first teamers as well. We need all certified first teamers. That's it. And I believe that Sesko will join us. We already beat Newcastle.
Well, there you go. You know what that means? That means he definitely wants to leave his club this season. You know them way there. He wants to go Man United. But if Man United don't fucking offer the money, then he'll go Newcastle. That's what he means. He said, bruv, he prefers Man United. He's open to both. So that means he wants to go to Man United if it can be agreed.
He's on it. We're gonna get him, and they ain't gonna beat us to the playoff.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna get him on good money because he's not gonna be on stupid wages, bro. Because Cunha and Mbeumo on like 1/5. So how much is Sesko on now, guys? Do we know roughly?
So 1 second.
Probably, I reckon he'd probably be on what about 70, 80, maybe?
Let's see. Sesko current wage. Let's see.
Or maybe not even that much.
Yeah, they're saying approximately saying 93,000. That's where they're at. So like
euros, isn't it?
No, it's 108 euros. So it's like 93,000 pounds.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So he'll come in and he'll probably get about 120, 130. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's nice. You know them way there. And he's nice. And it doesn't fuck up the wage structure either. Do you know what I mean? It don't fuck up the wage structure either, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So he'll probably get a little 120. I think Lenny Euro's on 115. So he'll get around what Lenny's on. And he doesn't have to be there's not pressure on him to hit the ground running because we have Cunha and Mbeumo who are Premier League seasoned operators.
He's the third choice. He's the third option. should I say? In that,
you know what I'm saying? And Xerxes already got a year of Premier League football under his belt, which is going to help him.
Yeah, I don't worry about Xerxes should be starting. This is where
I reckon Xerxes will be starting at some point, bro. But it's one of them ones where, because he's injured at the wrong time, we might start the season without him, but he'll force his way in because he's too good, bro. I'm not worried about him. I can't lie. I was worried about him last season when there was a lot of links of him leaving in January. Like they were saying maybe he's unhappy. He looks very happy. He posts a lot on social media. That he's always posting stuff. Like him and Bruno were going back and forth the other day on Instagram. He looks very happy at the football club. Very happy. And the club also, the leaks are that the club are very happy with him. Because they're saying a lot of Amarin's people rate him highly. He's rated highly in the dressing room. Kobe even done man's celebration when he bagged the goal, bro. Like, he's part of the furniture now. So I'm not really worried about him now. I was worried about him before, but I think he's such a strong character and he's such a good player. He will find his way back in that lineup.
Yeah. It's not him that I'm worried about. Like I said, he performed very well in the back end of last season after a very, very tough start. I'm with that. It's just this manager with less games as well. The manager, after, if he's smart, plays him 110%. But I'm saying as of now, let's say he was fit or whenever he gets fit, he's fit in September, October. He's the perfect fit for those two. For Mbeumo Okunyo, profile-wise,
I think eventually we see that. Eventually we see that.
I hope under this manager, I hope so. But
and also remember, we got AFCON as well, so we're going to lose Mbeumo. So we're probably going to see Cunha, Mbeumo, Sesko as well.
Yeah, we could see that. Yeah,
I mean, Cunha, Xerxes, Sesko.
Yeah,
we'll probably end up seeing that because we're losing Mbeumo, Ahmad. So hopefully Onana won't be here to lose him, but here we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another problem. That's a whole different problem. Same way this midfield is a whole different problem. Yeah, the manager's not surviving people. I'm just talking about the damage that he will do and why are we going into a season. This is why I'm so critical going into a season talking about the manager not surviving. That annoys me too. Because we can all clear as day see he is not good enough. But yet they chose to keep him.
But they're still building, yeah.
Oh yeah,
irrespective of him. And this is what I rate, because the same way I highlighted the point that we needed to spend on the attack because the attack had been poorly recruited for before. The midfield next season, we need to spend another 150 million on the midfield. Go get me Water and Baleba next season then. If you go and do that, if we decide that, you know what, last season we bought defenders, innit? We bought Lenny Euro, Mazraoui, De Ligt. Yeah, so we bought 3 defenders last season. We're buying 3 attackers this season. We need to buy 3 midfielders next season. You know what I mean?
We do need midfielders. We will need midfielders next season, but we need a midfielder this season desperately.
I think we'll get one. I think we'll get one, but I think we need 2 or 3 next summer.
Yeah, because in an ideal world, we need 2 this summer. But because we messed up with the whole Bruno situation, we only got 1. Because the thing is, when it comes to central midfielders, people, we only have 2. Agate and Casemiro. Actuals are like, Bruno is not a central midfield player. Maino is not a central midfield player. Mount is not a central midfield player. But we playing these players in a pivot, which is tough enough as it is. Never mind how we play it, where it is 3-on-2, because most teams plays 3 midfielders in there. So we at least need to go and get one. Same way we desperately need a goalkeeper. I've been talking about this all summer long, spine of the team. Yep. We needed to improve the spine. We needed a goalkeeper and still do. We needed midfielders and still do.
Dogu and Heaven as well. More defenders. Yeah, hella defenders we brought in.
And we did well there, and we building up with that. But go and get a midfielder. Go and get a goalkeeper. Don't even have to be top of the line. You know
brother, if they end up getting me, Donnarumma and Douglas Luiz, bro, listen, I'm quiet. I'm not speaking no more.
Conversation with Douglas Luiz and Donnarumma. It's a whole different conversation. Whole different.
But it's possible.
It's a whole different.
It's absolutely possible.
A whole different conversation. I don't.
You see what I'm saying?
That dream will come. That's. It goes far to say that'd be a dream window. Yes, we getting Mbeumo, Cunha, Donnarumma.
What's the deal with Edison? Why is it gone so quiet, bruv? Because like, not just with us. He was supposed to. He was linked with the Middle East, and he just hasn't gone. Like, what the fuck's going on? Have they said they're not selling him or what, guys? Because I just like he was linked to bare clubs and now nothing. No. Do you know what I mean? That there's just been it's just radio silence.
It has been.
They're saying that he's staying. Man said we should have
like
got
go and get
Edison.
again, because the thing is, because we're so bad, I'm not even asking for top of the line central midfielders. I'm not asking for top of the line. If you can go get a Donnarumma, great. Douglas Luiz a good midfielder. He's not the greatest. It's not like I'm saying, hey, go get Belieber, go get a Vitina level. Just bring me a central midfielder who's competent. Bring me a competent goalkeeper. I'm cool with competent. For the time,
but we've been linked with the Belgium goalkeeper, and I think we're still going to sign a goalkeeper. If we sign a goalkeeper and a central midfielder, even if it's on loan, then next season we sign 2 permanent central midfielders. I'm cool with that. What I'm trying to say is, if you look at Man United, they were our recruitment's been defender heavy, because I forgot about Dorgu and Heaven, because they were January signings. That's 5 defenders last season.
And Euro,
and them 2. That's 5 defenders. So it's been defender heavy, our recruitment.
Which is what
this window looking like it's going to be attacker heavy. Next season has to be the season where man go and get Wharton and Beleba and say, yo, we're going to slap 150 and go get both of them. Like, it has to be next season. Just get someone on loan this season, just to, you know what I'm saying, to keep us ticking over, because Cass's contract will expire at the end of the season and he'll leave on a free and we'll get his wages off. And then we need to prioritize midfield next season.
Yeah. And it's like, yo, just deal with it now. Same way with the goalkeeper. If it is Lamens, cool. I'm not asking for us to go get Donnarumma or Courtois or Alisson level goalkeeper. Just go get a competent goalkeeper for where we're at. That's where I'm at with it. That's like, but will we do that? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Saying Donnarumma may lose his starting spot. They've been saying that he is going to lose his starting spot.
If they sign Chevalier, then he's going to lose his spot.
And from what I understand, he's more of a Enrique goalkeeper. Do you know what I'm saying? So
ball out from the back.
Yeah, bro. So Donnarumma, people are saying he might ask for too much money, bro. Like, there's ways where you can pay my man a signing on fee, and keep his wages down, because Real Madrid do it with their players all the time. Do you know what I mean? They did it with Trent. I think Trent's wages on paper is like 150k or 200. It's not mad. Do you know what I'm saying? But they paid him, I think, a 10 million signing on fee or something. Same with Mbappe's, bro. You can easily just give my man like a signing on fee to keep his overall wages down. You can do it. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, someone like Donnarumma, if you can get someone like him, then you fucking do it, mate. I don't care how much it costs behind the scenes, bro. Like, because his presence is also a statement. You see the way I spoke about when you line up in the tunnel and you see Rasmus and Garnacho as a defender, you're busting up. Well, if you line up in the tunnel and you see Sesko, Xerxes, also their stature, because they're big guys as well. Like Xerxes, I think Xerxes like 6'4". Sesko might be taller than him. You know what I'm saying? And you see the Cunhas and the Mbumos and the Brunos. And you see these names, and then you see Donnarumma. Because when you see Uncle Onana, you're laughing, bruv. Because the amount of mistakes he's made, bro. If you're a striker, I don't know about you lot, but when I used to play, when I used to watch the goalkeeper warming up all the time, as a striker, I always used to watch the goalkeeper warming up. And if he was spilling stuff, I'll be moving mad, bro. Like, I'll literally be on the edge of the box, and a midfielder will be driving towards me, and I'll be like, yo, shoot, he's shit. Like, bro, because you get into the goalkeeper's head. I'll be like, bro, he's shit. Shoot. I'll be telling people to shoot from 30 yards, bro, and it gets in goalkeepers' heads. You know what I mean? When you've got Onana in goal, you're laughing, bruv. You're laughing because you know that it don't even have to be a good shot, bro. I'm following everything in, bro. When you've got Donnarumma there, goalkeepers psych strikers out a lot of the time, because strikers almost think that they have to hit the corners against certain goalkeepers.
Yes, they do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we watch keepers. If I'm 1v1 versus Alisson, in the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, I need to hit the side netting, bro.
The corner, you know that when you play, even when you play in five-a-side, it's like, if the goalkeeper's good, you're like, all right, cool, I have to hit the corner.
And more time, when you overthink, the keeper saves it.
I've been there.
Because you're not hitting, you try to hit the angles, so you go wide. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've been there, man. Man's hit the post, and I'm like, yo, why did I just hit this goalkeeper side me out?
Because you're trying too much to wrap it the inside. Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just need to relax and just hit it with the spaces.
Do what you normally do. Do what you normally do. And yes, Getz is a top 5 grime artist of all time.
Of course he is. He might be a top 2.
Yes, like Getz is. Anyone telling you any different? Yes. I know you didn't ask me, but big up to you for the super
chat. It might be a top 2, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't lie. Out of all the grime artists that are here now, he has probably aged the best.
Yes. He's aged ridiculously well.
He's aged ridiculous because, like, if anything, man rate him more now than they did 10 years ago, because he has aged sensationally. A lot of these men peaked really early, bro. Like, he's still in his peak blood. He's like, it's the Mo Salah after 5 seasons. A man's still putting up stupid numbers, bro.
Numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? He's cold, man.
Yeah, like, gets his golden boot every season for the last 3-4 seasons. Like, he's doing Harry Kane, Mo Salah things right now.
Gold. I said, don't care where you hide. Don't care where you hide. I got Dowson's reach. Got shooters outside like Downing Street. I was like, what?
Brother, he's sick, bro. He's sick. He's sick. He's him.
Shooters outside like Downing. I was like, all right,
brother, he's him.
I was like,
you know them there. You man, get these lights up as well, bro. We got 2.4K in here. We got 500 lights. We need 1,000. What are you, man, doing?
Run up the damn lights, shoot up, man.
Run that up. I mean, you man, run that up. Do you know what I'm saying? Run that up. But we need, we 100% need to replace Onana.
Yes.
We need a midfielder. But
yes,
the power play that we're doing with Sesko, don't sleep on what we're doing. Don't sleep on what we're doing. It's a big fuck you, to Newcastle. That's what that is.
On his bully thing, you know.
It's a big fuck you. Because, bro, Wilcox said, listen, we're putting in this money because the player said he wants to play for us. So straight away, Newcastle, if you end up signing him, it's because we're just not prepared to spend the money, and you're going to end up with a player that wants to play for us. And furthermore, fuck you lot anyway. That's what it is. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a bad man thing. The Brer said, if you read anything else, it's a lie. That's what he said. You get me?
It's just media.
This is nasty.
Into a bidding war. Yeah, we ain't going into no bidding war. 100%.
This is some bad boy energy. Man said we're not doing. There's no war. There's no competition. So there's gonna be no back and forth because you're not levels to us.
Yeah, if a player wants to join, then we'll go in for him. If a player doesn't want to join, we move on.
That's right. So we're telling Leipzig, listen, the player don't want to go Newcastle. So take what we're giving you, innit? Big man, you're negotiating with us. Tell Newcastle it's been nice, innit?
And you lot want Højlund, take him. If that's the case, that'd be an excellent part of the deal. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be an excellent. But the fact that reports came out said he'd be a dream signing for them, take him, man. Take him.
That's what I'm saying. Please. That's what I mean. So now it's beautiful.
Take him, please.
It's beautiful. So it looks like it's probably gonna be Sesko. You know what I mean? And the fact that Man United, I reiterate, the fact that Manchester United offered less than Newcastle, knowing what Newcastle offered, it's mad cheeky.
That is funny, yo. That is funny.
You know them, man. Like, it's mad cheeky because it's like, we know what they've offered, but them man ain't competition. So you man hold this. You know them way there.
That is jokes.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You know them way there. Like, this is what it is. So, it's beautiful. Man said, understand United have offered Leipzig the opportunity to sign Rasmus on terms which favour the German club, loan with a buy option. You see? And we've got bargaining chips as well because they do like Rasmus Højlund. I don't know why.
I'm trying to figure that out. Dream signing.
Højlund. I don't know why they like him, but I don't care. It's not my business. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. And because they do have an interest in Rasmus Højlund as well, it's beautiful. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said it would be hilarious if Newcastle end up with Jackson and Calvert-Lewin. Bro, I'll be real, yeah? If Newcastle can't get a big name signing, Isak have to get locked in the basement, cuz. I'll be honest.
Yeah, Newcastle don't sell him to Liverpool. Don't end it all.
They're not going to. If they can't get, if they cannot get a big name that's going to appease their fans, they can't afford to let Isak go because there'll be riots, bro.
Yeah.
He's a cult hero at the club.
Yeah, they wild in they will wild out. Them fans in Newcastle are on job. Hey, I'm with that. If the benefit, the only two benefits, if Højlund goes the other way and it stops Liverpool from getting Isak, I'm like, all right, cool. Even though
Liverpool fans free Isak, bro. Listen, it ain't gonna be free. It's gonna be expensive, my guy. And even then, I can't lie. I could see them Saudi man saying, yeah, You ain't going nowhere, my brother.
Dig your heels.
But it's not worth it. Because the backlash that they're going to have to deal with from the fans for the duration of the season, yeah, is actually not worth it. You're better off just keeping an unhappy player.
No.
Literally.
I need him. And yeah, because the thing is, people have mentioned, oh, they can't keep him. He's unhappy. It's best if he stays for everybody that he plays. It's a World Cup year. Isak not only wants to play for the World Cup, he also wants to keep his value high for next summer. Because next summer, you could have more suitors. That's why. It's not only Liverpool. Chelsea might look at it. You never know what's going to go on with Manchester United. Bayern Munich, Kane's getting older. Barcelona may look at him. Who knows what's going to go on with PSG? So all of these things could come into play for Isak as well. And also it's best fit for Newcastle if he's on the pitch, because he could help them get back into the Champions League or in Europe, for example. I need him in that game against Liverpool, man. That game's second game of the season. Just for the drama, yo. Probably won't happen because they'll keep him out, but I hope that he plays in that game. That Newcastle-Liverpool game. I think it's the second game of the season. Run me that.
It is, bro. It is, bro. Honestly, yeah, is the window still open then? Because I could see a world where...
No.
Okay, because if it was, I could see a world where...
It's until a lie, 25th of August. It is.
See? I could see a world where Newcastle are like, we're not selling him to Liverpool before we play them.
Yeah, it's the 25th. Yeah, because that's the Monday, 8 p.m.
See that?
Yeah.
You see that? So it could be one of those. It could be one of those late ones. You know, like that, when man say, yo, after the game, it'll be interesting. If he's still at Newcastle, if he plays against Liverpool in that day, he ain't going. You know them one.
It's highly unlikely he plays in that game because he'll have an injury. But yeah, I need him in that game. Isak doing this, yo, if he scores. You know what I'm saying? I need the celebration if he scores.
It'll be interesting, you know.
It's gonna be supremely intriguing to see what happens. Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
That's what I mean. Man said, Benjamin Sesko, 22 years old. Man said cost is 85 million package. Played 224, scored 100, 26. And what's this? Cost 82. Okay, so he costs more. He's played less games. And he's got half the goals and the same amount of assists. So, so on paper, he's better than Ekitike. I get it. On paper. Do you know what I'm saying? So, all this shows is that what Ekitike went for, if we're going by what he went for, then what we're paying, we're not getting bumped.
It was a great deal for them as well, like for Frankfurt.
You see Ekitike, the assist that he got for Mo Salah the other day where we had man on toast was a mad thing. Slow the ball down, step over down the outside, boom. He's got mad talent. You know them one. So people can say that Liverpool got finesse, but the reality is, Ekitike is a good footballer, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And if he grows to be the player that I know he can be with his skill set, we're not going to be talking about how much he costs, because look how much Darwin Núñez cost, and he's absolute toilet water.
Yeah, he's terrible. Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? And he's so shit that no one's even talking about the money no more, because we just feel sorry for him.
Yeah, because we know he's terrible. We know he's
shit. Do you get me? So as much as Ekitike costs a lot of money, he's a very good footballer. Do you know what I'm saying? He's very, very good. On a technical level, he's very good. So
we got linked to him. And people, if we would have signed him for that, if we would have signed him for that price, I'd be here saying the same thing in regards to
so Benjamin Sesko's got very good fundamentals in it, technically. For a big guy, he receives the ball well. And you can put together a compilation, of most strikers having a bad first touch. You can do that with Xerxes as well. And Xerxes got one of the best first touches in football for a big guy and a striker, but there's times where he miscontrols it. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's got an amazing touch. He's one of the silkiest players that in that false nine role. So when I look at Benjamin Sesko, I've seen him receive the ball well multiple times for a player his size. His fundamentals are good. Yeah, he has clumsy moments, but he's 6'5", innit? The point is, if he continues to improve at the level he should, then we won't be talking about the money in 2 years' time. We won't. If he doesn't,
who's this for?
Then it's a different conversation. Do you understand?
Oh,
it's a different one. that's why I don't think Liverpool got bumped for Ekitike, because I think he's got the potential here to be a very good footballer, in the sense that playing in the Premier League, the added physicality, that can only make him a better player. It can only make him a better player if he adapts. If he doesn't, then we'll be talking about, right, the league's too physical. It's but that's the same with anyone. It's the same with anyone. Like even Xerxes, bro. Xerxes' physicality in the first half of the season, the second half of the season, last season, two different players.
I think he just adapted as well. Because I
Precisely.
think
that's what it was.
Balance. Yeah, because he's got good balance and good enough agility. He knows how to shield the ball as well. That's why.
That's what it was. It was the adaptation process. It was the mental adaptation, saying, all right, cool, I'm in the Premier League. I need to physically put myself about a bit more. The silky touches are nice, but I have to make sure I protect myself physically. Do you know what I'm saying? And you have to do that in the Premier League. So a player like Ekitike, if he can add that to his game, add that little bit of physicality to the footwork he's got already, he's going to be a problem. And the same goes for Sesko. If he can add that little bit of physicality to his game, yeah, that we haven't seen because he doesn't need it at the moment, if he can add that to his game, I think no one's talking about the money, bro.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think no one's talking about the money, but that's on the player. That's not on the club. That's not on nothing. I don't know these players' personalities. I didn't know Xerxes' personality other than I watched a few things of him shopping, and he just looks like a chilled you. And you get me? He looks like a proper one of them brothers that you get sweaty buns if you didn't know him. You know them, man. You're sweaty buns. Like, he's that kind of personality. But he's shown a mental toughness at this football club after getting booed off and all these other things. He's shown a side of his personality that no one could have ever seen, because that would have broken many players.
Oh, yeah. A lot of players wouldn't have came back from that, but he did. So props to him for that.
And that's what I'm trying to say. You would have broken many players, bro. Do you know what I mean? We know many players, yeah? When I look at Man United's attackers that we've had previously, when I look at Sancho, when I look at Martial, when I look at Rashford, I don't think mentally they could have dealt with what Xerxes dealt with, being booed off the pitch. I think they would have crumbled, blood. I think we'd have never seen them again.
A lot of people would have crumbled after that. But
I think they would have crumbled, bro.
A lot of players.
His mentality is different. And if Sesko has a strong mentality like that, he will be fine. If he doesn't, look at Rasmus. He cried when he scored, bro. And I said, get him out the club immediately. You can't be at Man United if you're weak-willed like that. It's impossible. Get out of my club. I don't want to see you crying because you scored.
It's the law of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? Any weakness in you will be destroyed, 100%. That's why when you hear about...
What I'm saying, that's why in the jungle, you know what I mean? If you're out, you know what I mean, and you're antelope, you see the one with the brock foot, we have to leave you, because you're lion food.
Yeah, 100%. You are food, and that's what you are food. What did Sully say? What did Sully say in Top Boy, man? You know what I'm saying? You're either a monster, you know what I'm saying, or food, and I could never be food. You don't want to be that. And that's why with the manager talking about, you would have seen the reports about the manager talking about he offered to resign after the Europa League loss, and the board said no. The board kept it. If you don't want to be, let him go. Don't get that. He tried to do it in February apparently, and then also in May. That's twice in 5-6 months. Like,
nasty. Do you know what I mean? And the things with Sesko, yeah, because he's Eastern European, I give him a chance. Because a lot of them man are tough, bro, and they're raised tough. You know them, man. They're raised tough. We haven't had many at our football club. Do you know what I mean? We had Vida.
Vidic. Yeah, it was Vidic that I can think
of. That's it. We don't have many at our club, but they're tough brothers. You know them ones. Them man are not soft.
Yeah.
They're not soft, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because them man are not raised like that.
Yeah, see with Usyk and that. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, these man are not, Bulgarian as well. Bad man as well.
Yeah, Berbatov
like them man there. Look at Zlatan as well. Like, brother, these men are tough, bro. Like, them man are mentally. Mentality monster. He said to Onana, he said, you're the worst fucking goalkeeper in the history of our club. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he did. He was right as well.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Berbatov weren't phased by nothing, man.
Different.
Yeah, Berbatov weren't phased by nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you look at his style of play, it shouldn't fit with the Premier League, and it did. He was not phased by anything. There was a conversation from a pod when him and Everett was talking, and he said Everett was back.
Them man are built different.
And he was like, don't worry, man. He was like, I'm the king of, what do you say? I'm the prince of Bulgaria. Like, Everett was running jokes, saying he was like, calm, I'm the prince of Bulgaria. Man, was just cool. 100%.
But this is what I'm saying. So you need to understand here that I believe he, even though I don't know nothing about him, just from the law of averages, he's a cold youth. Just the law of averages. So I think he'll be okay. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he'll be all right. Temperament has a lot to do with it.
I think he's a decent player. So I think he'll be decent.
And this is it. So
I think he'll be decent.
I give him a chance.
Oh, every
you know what I'm saying?
Full support.
Yeah, this as well. This is spot on. Like, I seen that. They asked him about Man United and he said, right, I'm not ready yet. You know them ones. He goes, right, I'm not ready for that level yet. I seen the clip from the interview when they asked him. And that was a couple years ago. And the fact that he's open, yeah. Lindelof is Scandinavian, brother. I don't know how you're comparing that with Eastern Europe, bro. I don't know where you did your geography, my brother. I don't know where you did your geography, my brother.
It's not Eastern Europe people, yo.
But he said, I ain't ready. I ain't ready yet for that level. He said it. That is real. That is a real self-awareness. And also, like that means he's a real honest brother. He knows.
I respect that.
He knows.
Know when they're that
he knew he wasn't there.
That. Yeah.
You get me? Yeah. So I believe in his character based on what I've seen from people in that region. They tend to be very stoic. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah, tough.
I think he can deal with the pressure of Manchester United.
Yeah,
I believe he can deal with the pressure. So let's see if he can. You know what I'm saying? But this is not Erasmus all over again, because Erasmus are fussy blood. You get me? And let's be real, like, bruv, you get me? Them man there, I can't lie, it's a different thing. It's a different thing, bro.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Shout out the man them. Do you know what I mean? Because I had some good times in Scandinavia, but I love the place. Do you know what I'm saying? But bro, like I say, the man them over there a bit, you get me? You know what I'm saying? The gal with the trousers over there. You get me? This is just how it is. And bro, I can't lie, Man United, different thing. And that's crazy. I said the gal with the trousers, because weren't Lindelof wearing his gal's dress the other day? But
you do the picture of that. Yeah,
he was. That's what I mean. So it's one of them ones. I'm just saying. Innit? So the game is the game. Like Sesko, you don't have to worry about them thing there. So let's just wait and see, innit? Let's just wait and see. Let's get there. Here we go. Them man said we ain't got no money. Guess it was a lie, bro.
They lied, man.
Guess it was a lie. They must say we ain't got no money. Didn't we just? But must have we just dropped 85 million euros and said, yeah, cool, we got more money, but you man can hold this. It's nasty work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So run me the thing, innit? Run me the thing. Run me my baller. And then let's go get a goalkeeper and a midfielder and we keep it moving.
Now, if we get a goalkeeper and a midfielder, add it on top, then it's like, all right, cool, of quality as well. Gotta be of quality. I go, yeah, we can do something.
See that? Man saying Zlatan's his idol as well, bro. Listen, run it. Run it. You get me? So, and we get to sell Garnacho to Chelsea.
That is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea fans are losing their mind. Chelsea fans are losing their mind.
I've seen Chelsea fans starting to come around to the idea now, talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna flip him in 18 months. I hope he scores a hat-trick on his debut, blood.
Yeah, which cool. You know what? You lot probably will flip him. So that's why we need to make sure we put a sell-on clause in there. And any fee for Garnacho is a good fee, man. Add the 20-30% for the 20, 25, 30 million, whatever it is, and keep it stepping. Enjoy Chelsea. We
sell him cheap and put in that sell-on clause, innit? Chelsea won't do that though, because they know they won't do the sell-on clause. They know they want their money still.
Yeah, even if it's a 10% or something. Yeah, I did that. Don't have to be nothing too major. But hey, 30 million for him is a phenomenal deal for us. As much as Cunha and Bremo are value for money in regards to bringing him in, 30 million for him, that's value for money in terms of sales, because he ain't worth that. He's awful. Let's clarify that. He one of the worst wingers in the league. I'm telling you, man.
He's awful, man. Honestly, the fact that I'm seeing Chelsea, man, even try to justify what's going on right now. Because remember, brother, when they signed João Pedro and Gittins, they were like, see, I don't want no Garnacho. Man said, listen, we want Garnacho no matter what, blood. Man said, even if insert name we still want Garnacho. Man said Garnacho's holding out for Chelsea, blood.
And you lot are talking to him as well. That's what it is. You lot are talking to him. Yeah, Matisse can hold that. I'm glad Matisse is crashing out. That's my G, but I'm glad. Chelsea fans stressed about this, man.
Brother, man said direct winger, you know. Oh. Man said you're replacing Sancho with Garnacho.
Alejandro Garnacho at the bridge, man. I'm
with it. Pay us twice.
Love it, man. Love it.
It's beautiful.
30 million. Love it. 20 million.
It's beautiful.
I love it. It's great,
man. Run me the bread. Now we can end up having a really, really good window, you know. If we do sign Sesko and somehow we end up with Donnarumma, yeah, and a midfielder, we're looking at a bloody good window. And then if we can get rid of man like Alex, you know, because he changed his name as well, because my man doesn't want you know what I mean, them Chelsea skinheads to know that, you know what I mean, he's not English, bruv. You know them ones. Trying to endear himself to the proper Chelsea, you know, Alex Garnacho in that, bruv. That's what Alex, they're saying now.
Right, okay.
Man like Alex, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Man said Win Stanley remains a massive fan of Garnacho. Hey, man like Alex, you know. Come on, G. You know them way there. You see what I'm saying?
Garnacho to the bridge, man.
Bro, Garnation, bro. Do you know what I mean? We'll be there. I swear down, Garnation, bruv. You know what I mean? Shout you lot up.
Shout Chelsea. Man. We need that. Hey, run us the bread, man. I need that, man. I need him in that Chelsea shirt. I really.
Hey, bruv, listen, Win Stanley era, bro. We will be there. Garnation, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Garnation, stand up, bruv. Yeah, me. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So we get him out of there. We'll get rid of Anthony eventually. We will.
Yeah, I think Anthony's gone. Yeah.
We'll get rid of Sancho as well.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying.
And linking him with moves away.
Yeah, that's bread. Do you know what I mean? That's bread. And we can still have our window. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna get rid of Rasmus as well. And if you can get rid of Rasmus Højlund, get rid of Anthony, yeah. You've got rid of Rashford. You've got rid of Garnacho as well. And you've brought in these players, yeah. You have to say it's a successful window. And then all roads lead to the dugout. Word to my guy Musa.
Yeah, I'm with it. Trust me. I hear you, fam. Like
that's it. Do you know what I mean? You lot, make sure we get these likes up. Get these likes up, people. We need 1,000 likes. We're on 700 and a bit. We got 2.2k and
2k in it.
Yeah, big up everyone inside as well, man. I got just under 3 weeks to the fight now. I think it's 2.5 weeks now. I think it's just over 2.5 weeks, but less than 3 weeks, bruv. Let me know if you're still reaching as well, bruv, because
fam, I'm landing.
My boys have a table in it. So if you wanted to jump on the table, it'll probably be easier for you than getting a ticket as well, and you'll be ringside. I think there's a space or 2 more spaces, so I can get them to add you to the group chat.
Yeah, if there's space, let me know. I already bought a ticket. If there's space, calm. If there's
calm.
Yeah, I already bought my ticket.
No more.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah,
that's lit, man. Do you know what I mean? So big up everyone inside. Make sure you grab your pay-per-views as well. The link is in the description of all my YouTube videos as well, bruv. And yeah, everything's going well, man. Everything's going well. I feel
loving
good.
The vlogs as well, man. I need to catch the latest one, but I've been watching the vlogs. Are good, man.
Love my bro.
And it's because I'm a boxing fan as well. It's great to like see it from the inside. You get what I'm saying? And like what's going on and preparation and stuff like that. So now it's fine. 100%.
Oh, calm. Yeah, that's lit. No, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I got sparring tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. So man's just chilling. You know what I mean? So now big up everyone inside. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, let me know who's live as well for the redirect. Make sure
I'm going live after this one.
All right, cool. Let me just redirect that now. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you lot subscribe to Flawless's channel as well. You man already know. I always see you guys in the comments anyway. So I know you man are there anyway, man. Let them know what you got coming up as well, my brother.
Yeah, man. Big up for having me on. Appreciate it as always.
Come on, G.
The show. Big up to the chat. Run up the likes here though, first and foremost. Run up the likes. Subscribe here. Buy tickets to the fight. If you can't make it, make sure you buy the pay-per-view as well. People coming up straight after this United show, so Man United podcast. Be joined by probably a couple of my co-hosts talking more Manchester United, so more Sesko, more etc. And then at 11:30 p.m. tonight, back with my guy Vader, talking United and City as well, people. But subscribe to Sarcasm City TV YouTube. The schedule's there, so you can see all the shows that are coming up, so you see what's going on. I don't just talk United. Rest of the big 6 other things in regards to the Premier League as well, people.
Trust me. So big up everyone, Man City Boys ticket. Big up, my bro. Appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? Man. Big up everyone inside. Will the fight highlights be uploaded to YouTube? I'm not gonna upload the. You know what? I'm not gonna upload the fight highlights, but what I might do is I might do a Rants reacts to the fight and then after the fight, maybe, because that'll be jokes. I can't lie. So maybe I'll do that. But they're not gonna upload the highlights because obviously it's pay-per-view. So it's pay-per-view. So whoever is recording it, they've got the rights to the footage. So it's gonna be on their platform, innit? It's not gonna be on YouTube. However, at some point I'll be able to get the footage and do a reaction to it, but I'm probably not going to be able to get it straight away because they own the rights to the fight, innit? So make sure you don't miss it. Do you know what I mean? And obviously everyone that cops pay-per-view as well, you're supporting the channel as well because I get a percentage of that. So man, big up everyone inside. But yeah, we're going to redirect over to Sarcasm City TV, people, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Actually, not even tomorrow. I might see you guys later, bruv. I'm getting my Streamlabs set up for my Xbox, innit? So I don't know. I might be live later. Do you know what I mean? I might be live later to do some gaming and that. So big up everyone inside. And yeah, bruv, I should catch you guys in a little bit.